So this is going to be a forecast for my Libras. Thank you so much for joining me back on my YouTube channel. If you are returning and if you are new, welcome. We're going to go ahead and get straight into it. We are going to look at what messages your spirit guides want me to deliver to you. So definitely make sure you're using a level of discernment when viewing this. Every message I say in this video will be for some people and some of them will be for you specifically. You will be able to tell based off of what I'm saying, but don't take everything super personal since this is general. Now, if you do want a personal session, that information will be listed below in the description box as well as the comment section. And let's go ahead and get straight into it. Let's see what's going on. Libras, what are the messages they need to hear for January 2020 to make sure that they have a successful month? Also, just important things that they do need to watch out for. Okay, so first card out, we have despair. So this is interesting. So for a lot of my signs, let me just throw that out there. I've been getting this energy where people are going through this energetic shift. I think it's because of the eclipse that we're having right now. But with that, I'm getting a sense that a lot of signs are going through this self-realization type of energy, and it's kind of making a lot of people mentally scared as to what's next for their journey. It's kind of thinking that you have everything figured out and then realizing, oh, wait, there's more growing I need to do, or there's more that I need to gain from my experience versus just settling on this. So with this despair card, bringing it to this, a lot of you, this is you mentally being in your own head. This is you also being sick and tired of a lot of things that have been going on around you. Okay, this is like issues within your love life that you're just like, damn it, why can't we get this right? Others of you, this could be a job where it's like, yes, you may make the money that you want to make, or there's the opportunity to make the money that you want to make, but you could be just feeling as if it's just taking a lot out of you mentally. It's draining. At times you could be just feeling just very tired of either the same routine or just the same old drama. Okay. For some of you, this could just be overthinking as well. You could have moments of having like depression or just being kind of anxious at times. And this is because of the fact that a lot of you, you're just overthinking things. You may be thinking about like, where am I going to be in 10 years from now? And already thinking that far ahead and not allowing yourself to be in the moment, in the present. And that tends to happen to everybody. Okay. You want to make sure that you're staying in the present and not thinking about so far ahead to the point where you just make yourself sick to your stomach thinking about it. Okay. Okay. That's heavy. All right. So let's see what else comes out. So Libra, January 2020, what they need to hear. So we have gifts. Okay, so for a lot of you, this is going to be some sort of present that actually comes in for you. This could be a gift that comes in from like a family member you haven't seen in a while that could be coming to visit. Okay, this could even be a gift from a spouse where it's you guys are possibly like, you know, looking at getting a house, and then this person buys the house for you or buys the house for you guys. So that you guys can go ahead and move forward in your journey. And I'm seeing this for people who are married more so with the whole house thing. Others of you, I'm also getting a sense that this is you guys figuring out that you may have some sort of gift beyond what you thought you already knew about yourself. Sometimes we think that we're just good at this, and this, but then we might stumble into something else randomly and figure out, hey, I'm actually good at that too. So for a lot of you, there could be this energy of you discovering that, okay, wait, I might actually be pretty good at, you know, painting or singing or whatever it may be. For some of you as well, if you do have some sort of talent that you're aware of at this moment, this could be you sharpening it, especially if you're like a tarot reader or something like that, and you find some sort of way to enhance your gifts even further so you can pick up even more messages, things of that nature. Okay. Also, any sort of situation that may take place may be a blessing in disguise as well. I heard that message. Anything that may take place this month is a blessing in disguise. So don't take it personally. Understand everything happens for a reason. Now, the next card we have soldier. So for a lot of you, what I will say is you want to make sure that if you have any family in the military, that you are reaching out to them, letting them know that you care about them, genuinely showing them like, look, we miss you, especially if you haven't had a chance to really speak to them. Please make sure you reach out to them. Somebody who has military family, they want to hear from you. Okay, they definitely do want to hear from you. Another thing I'm seeing as well, some of you, you really need to stand your ground for what you believe. This is making sure that you're not wavering on what you believe just because people are trying to test your patience, and see if you're vulnerable in any aspect. So stand for what you believe, stand up for what you know is right, and also stand in your own convictions. If your mind is made up on certain things, don't backpedal, don't backtrack. Make sure that you're sticking to it, all right? So let's see what else comes out. We're going to use a different deck. This is the Sacred Destiny Oracle by Denise Lynn. All right. I just bought this deck literally yesterday. Okay. So Libras, what else? What messages do they really need to hear? These are way too many cards. Let's see. Libras, what messages do they need to hear for January 2020? Okay, so we have two cards that flew out. So we have Purity, and then we also have Opportunity. So I want to talk about the Purity card first. So with this is you guys really taking some time to really assess situations around you. Do you have people around you who have your best interest? Do you have the best interest for yourself? Have you been thinking about what is the best plan of action for yourself? What is going to remove you out of any sort of despair that you may be going through or situations that have been troubling you? For some of you as well, this may be you cleansing your own energy. It may not be situations outside of you, but more of within you, where you may be having this, like, again, perspective that may be limiting you from moving forward. Okay. Now I do have the Opportunity card. So this is all about you guys understanding that if there is any sort of drought within your work field, there's an opportunity for you to get a better job or to shift that, especially if you're the type of person who overworks and you feel as if, well, the amount of work that I'm doing is not warranting the amount of money that I'm making. So for a lot of you, this is looking at other opportunities. This is also understanding that you are the opportunity. If you want to go into self-employment, don't doubt yourself in regards to that. If that's something that you genuinely want to do and you know that you're going to do it because it's not because of ego or egotistical reasons, there you go, then go for it. Just understand where you fit in and what opportunity will make you feel most fulfilled and make you feel most prosperous as well. If there has been any stagnant energy in a business and you already own one, understand that there's opportunity to shift that as well. Now, let's pull one more. This is getting... Look, these readings have been really... Wow. Okay, so we have purification. So we have purity and then we have purification. This is like so spot on right now. Okay. So with the purity and purification card coming right out, this is letting me know that a lot of you, this is you getting that mental clarity, that emotional clarity as well, so that you guys can step into a lot more happier energy. Okay. This is you guys also washing away any sort of situations that have also been weighing you down. So for a lot of you, what may be the problem, what's energetically weighing you down may be other people's problems, or just maybe problems that are outside of your control. For some of you, that's the case. For others of you, it's in your control for sure. Wow, let's pull some tarot cards. I'm going to pull some tarot cards. Let's see. Libras, what messages do they need to hear for January 2020? And this is the Starman Tarot as well. Okay, Libras, what do they need to hear for January 2020? The Sun. Ooh, okay. This is a poppin' ass card for one. Do you guys see this? This is like really, really poppin'. Now with the Sun card, this is like a burst of energy. Like how you guys just saw me get excited. This is how this card is making me feel. And the Sun card is all about a burst of energy. This is a burst of rejuvenation as well. So for a lot of you, like I said, there's about to be some deep soul cleansing that's about to take place here for you. This purification through, for some of you, crying. Like some of you, what needs to happen is you need to have a good ass cry. Some of you haven't cried in a minute, and it shows. All right, cry one good time. I'm telling you, not because you're sad, but because you need to let that emotion out. Sometimes when we just keep our emotions bottled in, we never get over it, and it just stays there, and we wonder, well, why do I have such a hard time waking up in the morning, or why do I have a hard time moving on? It's because you're still harboring onto your feelings, and you're trying to act like your feelings aren't valid by not releasing them, not releasing how, you know, emotion, how much emotion is built up within us. So with the Sun card, this is very positive. This is happier energy that is going to shift into alignment for you after this purification. Okay, so definitely make sure you guys are, you know, getting your cry on. Okay, we have the Two of Wands. So the Sun card and the Two of Wands here, this is letting me know that you guys are going to be making some sort of decision here. This is going to be a decision based off of your happiness. This is not a move that you're making for anybody else. This is a move that you're making for you. And for a lot of you, this could be you deciding on whether or not you should continue down a certain path or if you should shift and do something else. What I will say is understand that whichever direction you go in, you guys will be able to lead the way for yourself and you guys will be successful. But just understand what is going to make you happy. If this is a job, should you stay there? Should you leave? That's up to you. Okay, but don't let other people influence your decisions as well. Another thing, there's going to be some real realizations as well. Through these realizations, it's going to be very purifying because a lot of you, what's been clouding your judgment has been the lack of you knowing or getting the clarity you need. So once this realization comes in for a lot of you, this is where that purification is going to come in for you as well. And it will help you make a decision. Okay, so let's pull one more. Oh, okay. So we have the Seven of Swords. So like I said, I already saw that. I saw some sort of realization. So with the Seven of Swords, this could be lies that people were telling you. This could be information that people were not wanting to disclose. This could also be you guys getting the realization that it's time to get yourself out of a situation that is a disaster or that's bound to be a disaster or get you caught up in some shit. Okay, this could be like also, hold on, let me look at this card a little bit. Yeah, this could also, like I said, this could be realizations of some things that people were really leaving out and not really disclosing. This could also be like somebody thinking that they got away with something and then they turn out to realize that, oh, wait, I really didn't get away with anything because everything that I did is something that's being revealed now, this current moment. So for some of you, if anybody did cheat on you, that information, that information will come out. That information will, yeah, Five of Swords. If anybody did cheat on you in any sort of sense or play mind games, it will come out. Or anything that somebody was avoiding to say to you, they will say it. Or it will in some sort of way unfold. Now with the Seven of Swords and the Five of Swords, this is letting me know that you guys also may need to avoid any situations where people are trying to be in competition with you. Any situation where people are trying to play manipulation games as well. Also, this is like avoiding getting, for some of you, you may want to get karma on somebody who may have cheated on you. I'm seeing a lot of things going on in these cards, but I'm going to stop here. But yeah, I'm seeing for some of you, there may have been a situation where you knew somebody cheated on you and you may be wanting to get them back for it. Or, you know, you may have cheated on them and they may be trying to get you back for it. That's for some of you. That's not going to be everybody's situation, but just the main thing I'm getting from this message is you guys are really going to have to settle for your sense of happiness. A lot of you have people around you who are not that trustworthy. With the Wolf card here, It's not the wolf card, but there's a wolf on it, and then there's like the Seven of Swords and the Five of Swords. I don't like any of these cards in a combination because it lets me know that there's mental games being played somewhere, or there's just something that's being avoided as far as addressing. And I feel like if that isn't addressed, there's going to be some verbal disputes between you and another person. This could be a Leo. This could even be any fire sign, honestly. Maybe even an air sign like yourself. But definitely that's what I'm seeing. I'm going to stop right here though. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope that you were able to take something from this reading. If it did resonate in any sort of way, definitely show love. And if you made it to this point in the video, drop a butterfly. Let me know. And yes, if you do want a personal session, information will be listed below in the description box as well as the comment section. And I will see all of my beautiful Libras in the next one. Bye.